Hello and welcome to another episode of CampusCare EdTalks. CampusCare EdTalks is a platform where educators and leaders come on board and express their viewpoints related to education and society. Our topic for the discussion is how to develop self-love from an early age. And to express their viewpoints, we have with us Mrs. Som Shekharai, HM, Principal of PES Public School, and PES Kids Academy. Welcome, sir. Welcome on board. And Mrs. Gayatri ma'am, the principal of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Vidya Mandir, South Bangalore. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome on board.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. A very warm welcome to sir and ma'am. It's very good. It's very great to have you here. Thank you so much for taking out your precious time, ma'am. So let's begin off with the session now. So, firstly, Gayatri ma'am, my viewers would like to know how do you develop self concept in early childhood?
Thank you so much. See, as we all know, don't forget to tell yourself positive things daily. You must love yourself internally, so externally. Yes, always we all are busy thinking about others, what others will think, what society will do for us, what our parents will think, what our friends will think, what our children will think, what our students will think. But we never think about ourselves. As a principal, if I don't think about myself, how can I take care of my family, my students, my own children, my friends, my colleagues, and my society? Correct? So, what I feel is yes, we should make children understand that self love is also important, self esteem is also important, because self love is nurturing our own happiness, growth, and well being. It is a state of appreciation for oneself. What I want to tell you here is self love is accepting ourselves. Truly, it's not that only we are appreciating ourselves, it's not that. We have to understand our positive things, negative things, how to overcome that, because that will only make us to grow. It's not only physical growth, mental growth, it is about psychological and spiritual growth also. This is what I feel about self love. Yes, we should cultivate this from the tender age. How we are going to build up this? Why? Because parents in the tender age, when they are very small, very young, what they do, whatever children ask, they will give. And whenever children want to say something, they say, "You are very young. You can't talk about this. You don't decide about this." Are we really doing good? And judging them. Don't behave like this. When others come, see what happens when someone else is at home. Why we tell our children to behave in a some other way which they are not? Correct? Are we teaching them good things here? No. We are labeling them. We are telling them you are mean. Don't be aggressive. Don't talk loudly. Don't sit like this. You are lazy. You are naughty. Can we use these words? No, we cannot use these words. Why? Because we are the one who are teaching them all these things. What I feel is from tender age only, if we ask them to do some activities, involve them in some decision making, then definitely what happens? From childhood only, they will start learning what is self love. Once I love myself, yes, self esteem will be improved and children will be definitely successful. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Gayatri ma'am. That was really lovely. So, over to you, Shekhar Suman sir. The importance of teaching of self love to children. What are your views, sir?
Yeah. Yeah. As Madam rightly pointed out, from tender age only we have to nurture this self-love, self-esteem. Things are very much necessary. So, as Madam rightly told, self-love means accepting your own self, spiritually, and along with that one, we have to have a positive growth mindset and everything. From the childhood is very much essential. So when we start teaching the self-love from tender age, that will help for the kids to develop the positive mindset. So once positive mindset is goes on increasing, attitudinal changes it comes, especially positive attitudes develops in the kids. When positive attitude develops, the child tries to do the new things. They will be little more creative and they will be accepting what the challenges comes, what teachers gives the challenges, what parents gives the challenges, and they will be accepting once this self-love concept is comes in the minds of the student. So this self-love concept, it can be started teaching like a life skills. Nowadays, the new educational policy or the national education policy 2020 says about the number of life skills to be taught or can be called as 21st century skills. Now it is the need of the hour is that one, it should be taught like a life skills. And we know that one in India, from the Mahabharata time also, the self-love concept is goes on teaching. We know that one in Mahabharata time, Krishna used to teach about how to go for the war in the Chakravyuha, and Abhimanyu learnt that one in the womb of the mother. Then onwards, the child start learning. Now also in Hyderabad, in many places, they teach these things when mother is pregnant. So, like a life skill, if they nurture this self-love concept, it brings the number of positive mindset kids. Those will be asset for the nation.
Thank you so much, sir. That was very well explained by you. Over to you, Gayatri ma'am. How do you think one can improve a child's self identity?
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, sir, for the wonderful points. So, what I feel here is how to encourage them. For example, sir was talking about Mahabharata, self love. Can we take Duryodhana's example? He loved himself so much that he made so many mistakes. Correct? That means what? Here, it's not only self love, means I'm not telling in this way, sir. I'm just telling you self love also should be done in a positive way. It should go in a right path. Otherwise, what happens? No, if you don't love yourself, children will become, see, they will always be busy in pleasing someone. First, they will please any of the parent. Oh, my mother will listen to me. Whatever I ask, I'll get from the mother. Or this teacher, this is my favorite teacher. So whatever I ask, I will get it. In the same way, it happens with the siblings also. Correct? Self love, when we see the example, it cannot be like Duryodhana. Yes, it can be like Krishna, or it can be like Arjuna, who had love for his family, who listened to his mother, and so many other examples what we have. First thing is we should teach our children, like all this government is also bringing Bhagavad Gita is very, very important. Now we should learn this. What I am telling here is our children, when you ask 3 to 4 questions about Ramayana and Mahabharata, they will be looking here and there. They'll be thinking, who is this? What is this? We should know from our roots only what is self-love, what is self-esteem, how we should take in a positive way. For examples, I want to talk about adolescence here. The children, those who are in 6th standard, 7th standard, they listen to parents, they listen to teachers. Everything is yes. Teacher has given me homework, I'll do this, I will do that. Suddenly, when they come to teenage, what happens? Why the problem arises? Parents are not happy, teachers are not happy. So, children are not happy either with the parents, either with the teachers. They don't know what is happening to them. They are behaving every time. Teachers are scolding, parents are scolding. They have problem with the siblings. They have problem with the parents, friends. Why? Have we ever told them whatever you are behaving, it's not purposely you are doing? Did we tell them how the brain grows? It is because of brain development that behavior is happening. Have we ever discussed with our children? What happens now during this teenage? They will stop loving themselves. That is the period all these suicide attempts, going out of the house, hating parents, all these things happens during adolescence, because we know 90% of the brain growth happens in 6 years of age. That 10% of pending brain growth happens during adolescence period. What happens? Prefrontal cortex, which is decision making part of the brain, that will develop during teenage. So what happens at the because that is under development stage, these teenagers use amygdala for brain development. So what happens? They will do mistakes. They will not love themselves because, oh, I may be like this, because of that my parents are scolding. I may be wrong, so my teachers are not happy with me. But are the teachers, are the principal, are the parents understanding what is happening to the child? Are we really thinking about all these things? No. So, how I learn, see, this is even I have, as a parent, I have done this mistake. But now, after reading all these things, going through so many articles and all, now I understood what is the root cause for that. Because all of us learn from experience only. So how we can do this is, first thing is, adolescents are always happy to take the challenges. Give them the challenges. Yes, then what happens? They will accept the challenge and appreciation. We all will be happy, right? Someone appreciates us, we will be so happy. At this age, we are happy when someone appreciates us. Then think about the children. At that age, everything is colorful for them. So, whatever the challenge you have given, they are doing, whether it is correct or wrong, appreciate them. Wonderful, good. Then you see that self esteem will grow. Once that grows, self love will also come. Not only that, don't always give them a reward. Teach them earning and learning is important. Understood? If they want something, they should earn it. It's not that they should demand for that. That is one thing. And take their interest to a new level. Okay, I am a doctor, my son should be doctor. Not like that. My child may be interested in music or dance. Now we can see various fields are open. So we should take that interest to next level. Okay, go for state level. If they are a sports person, go to national level, state level, and see, we should allow them to explore. We should not be judgmental that, okay, you are meant for this only, so you will go for this only. We should never do that one. That is one thing. Next thing is, always we should tell them it's okay if you are different from others. It's okay if you are different from others in your classroom. All your friends, all your relatives are getting out. It's okay if you're not getting okay, but you are very good in cricket. You are very good in painting. They can't paint. So if they are different from others, we should accept. Then what happens? They will love. See, once we love them, they will also start loving themselves. And self love will not happen in one night. We have to teach them. It is a process. And I would also like to add here, don't protect them too much. If they go in rain, this will happen. If they go outside, this will happen. Because that is how nowadays parents are doing. We should not protect them too much. We should allow them to go and face the challenges. Once they go out, whether it is correct or wrong, whether they pass or fail, see, there are lessons. Some we will learn in the textbooks, but life will always teach us good lessons, big lessons. Correct? Life, whatever lesson it teaches us, that is always permanent. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was wonderfully explained by you. Over to you, sir. I have the same question for you. How do you improve a child's self identity? What are your views, sir? Am I audible to you, sir?
Yeah. So self-identity is very much important. Everyone in the life they strive for the self-identity. It may be in the tender age. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Self-identity is very much important for the kids from the tender age or adolescent age or in the adulthood or in the old age. Everyone think about the self-identity. So self-identity can be developed with a number of methods. That is, the first one, it is about give them a challenge. As madam covered some of the points about in this one. So small age appropriate challenges should be given to the students. Once they complete the target, that time the appreciation or the reward, something we do, that identity as esteem is going to boost for those kids. Appreciation always works for the students, rewards for the students, but those should be within the certain rules and regulations. For rewards, and they may not work for their own identity or for their own development. So for that one, their interest should be know by the parents, interest should be know by the teachers. In that aspect, they should be developed. Normally, all the schools, most of the schools, they that we are going to give the holistic development like. But for the kids, if the child is good in the painting, we have to nurture them in the painting and school level competitions, sahodaya level competition, or state or the national level competition. We have to develop that child in the athletics, give the good coaching for them, give the techniques of development. So when their interest is developed, normally they excel in that field. Once they excel in that particular field, definitely it helps to motivate themselves. Positive body language increases, positive way of talking increases, and they'll start liking the neighbors, friends, family, and everything by going to develop. It is truly nurturing their interest level. That is very much essential. And the next point is about teach them to be uh, assertive. So assertiveness is very much important. So I am different from other. That feeling will be there for the child. Child may be some, they may be taller, or they may be shorter, they may be fat, or they may be thin, they may be fair, or they may use that one. It is my body, it is my way of thinking, it is my level of understanding of any concept, like should come to the feelings of the child. When they start accepting themselves, then they start accepting the. So that is helping for the child to know about her or his self thing, and that will help for the progress of the child. So parents also should know about these are all the matter. Teachers problem of differences among the children, to develop the similarities in the child and everything. And the third point is don't protect too much. Normally, what happens, any child does any type of the mistake or the misbehavior, normally parents they protect. When too much protection is there, every time they tend to do the wrong things. that should be avoided. You may be knowing sometime in the bus when traveling, child takes their leg and they try to show to the others who are in front of us. But parents, they think that one it is a child. By that one, they try to protect their own child. But in future, taken for the granted. So for that reason, the parents should teach what is right in a right approach. They should develop the kids. Then only the kids will grow in a positive mindset. Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for both of you. You took out your precious time for us.
Thank you so much.
It was so great to have you here, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Entab team. Really, it's a wonderful planning and everything is done. It will really help all the teachers and education, whoever is in the education department, because now summer vacations, all these workshops will really help all the teachers and students. So really hats off to you for your planning and all. Thank you
Thank you
so
so much,
much.
ma'am. Thank you so much, sir. And for all the viewers watching us out there, please subscribe to our channel for more stuff like this.